Hey everybody and welcome. We are back live with a new episode of Flipside, episode 13. So what could possibly go wrong, right?
Yeah, yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing bad's ever happened
Oh,
to the number 13.
yeah, especially not with Courtney uh, being in the position that she is, and essentially all of our moral compass dying right at the end of last episode. I see nothing wrong with this.
So, speaking of last episode, one thing before we start our recap is that little bar that's directly up above us. Everybody points up, especially Spoons. It's very important.
Ah, yes. Spoons is avidly pointing up.
Yeah, that bar up in front of us, that is our donation goals for new stream overlays, so that it's not just my somewhat competent layouts, but actual artist drawn layouts. We are raising $100, so if in this time you have to give, if you would consider giving to us, that would help us out a lot. Otherwise, just enjoy the show and tell your friends. Now, the shilling out of the way. Who wants to do the recap?
Oh,
New guy does it.
let's see. So started with um, just for last episode. Courtney and forearms over there um, uh, found out that where they thought they already knew who the four horsemen were, they didn't. So they went to find the other two four horsemen, other two of the four horsemen. Um, Found me. Uh, I maybe might have accidentally melted off or sucked the life out of one of forearms arms. Now he's got a metal arm, so that's cool. Um, and then we went to the CDC and found a very interesting character uh, who was a scientist who is trying to essentially find cures for diseases, but he is afflicted with all known diseases. And then we got attacked by Santa and the SWAT, and we killed Santa, which I have some problems with. But you know, he attacked us first, so it's his fault, really.
Particularly, one of your compatriots killed Santa again.
Yes, again, again.
One day you will stop putting me in situations where this is required.
Or I'll just keep putting you in them because it's hilarious.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe 15th time, perhaps.
And on the 15th day of Christmas, Spoons killed Santa. How?
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
I
have to come
hope
up.
Santa doesn't come back because then Spoons is gonna kill him again.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Christmas special episode of Flipside. At this point, it's gonna be like Doctor Who, where they do a Christmas movie every year. We'll just do a killing Santa in different
Oh
ways every
man.
year.
I I'm for this.
Of course you are, because you're the one who gets to kill Santa.
Look, you are more than welcome to join in on this at any
No,
juncture.
it's your thing. It's your thing. You want to kill Santa, you can kill Santa. I'll help, but I won't take the glory.
So
Mm.
my old shout out to our Patreon, while I also plug something funny that was happening in our cast member chat, which you can view if you join at the $25 level of Patreon. We had a lovely conversation in cast member chat that involved things that could possibly destroy the entire world.
Yeah.
Unrelated. Unrelated.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all ever see that meme of the little girl with the building on fire behind her? You know the one I'm talking about, kind of like the
Yes.
yeah
I actually
Yep.
yeah
think I saw
that's
the movie that meme was based on.
of course. That's literally your character in a nutshell.
Uh,
There's
I mean,
destruction and just like I didn't do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
they
it.
It
they
wasn't
took
me.
my friend, so I took all of them.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's
Uh,
hop into the game.
yeah, and so right up to where we ended, we had Courtney portaled us to who?
Thaddeus.
No, who was first?
Oh, you mean when you portaled into your godly realms?
Nope, we portaled incorrectly first. What's his name?
Oh
The
yeah. No, we got to see Roy.
yeah,
Roy got to
and
come
so
back. Everybody's favorite pervert.
yeah, so we portaled to Roy's realm, and then Courtney failed a couple more times, and we almost ended up in an awkward situation. And then we got to Thaddeus's realm, where Courtney showed myself and I've been calling him the doctor. I don't remember Iverson, Doctor Iverson. The other uh, pestilence, how to create portals. So uh, the two of us portaled to our own godly realms, and then Courtney's wings and armor and weapon disappeared, and here we are.
Quite.
Yeah, I'm just. I mean, I would have gone back to my godly realm, and I'm just cooking my life away. Had some clever ideas for things to make that may or may not come into play. Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. We'll start with a little bit of the beginning, then we'll head to our first break. So, camera's gonna cut in as Courtney is falling to the ground, completely unclothed, unweaponed, nothing but anything that she had that was not godly on her, which was nothing at this point. And we see the doors of the elevator that it boards in start to shut.
That we do. We'll see Mr. Abur stick both of his hands out, push both doors completely almost off at this point, and will rush over to his compatriot and attempts to like cradle them in the non-metallic parts of his arm.
Hmm.
Um, I would like to see if this is Courtney's last day.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay.
Wait, whoa. You can do that? Oh,
I
you're
think
dead.
I can. I think I'm more than able to do that. Perhaps. Well, we'll see.
Hopefully, Roll20 will be nice to us today. It's been having issues lately.
That's not too bad.
16.
16?
It is.
16 to see.
It is not her time.
It is not your time. Not yet. And I will take off my cowl, wrap them in it, and hoist them over my shoulder.
You can do that relatively easily. She doesn't weigh that much.
Excellent.
Without all the armor.
Especially without the armor. Most certainly without the armor. We will have Mr. Abur travel back to the elevator. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna trust good old Jim Bob with this one.
Okay.
Well, Jim Bob's back at
Good old Jim Bob, the
the
champion
hollowed
of
out
justice that is going to be
volcano.
Look at
watching
that.
after Courtney for the future.
So you're headed to the hollowed out volcano.
Excellent, excellent. That is exactly where I am headed.
Would there be any chance of us hearing about this happening? Like,
Thaddeus, contact the other two. I have things I need to do.
Right away. Uh, do either of them have a communicator at all? I don't believe so.
Courtney, Courtney is the only person to have a communicator now
nope.
Yeah.
because I didn't loot one off of our ranger whenever he went down.
Uh,
Should have looted it. Didn't.
all right. Cameron's gonna cut over to Aaron, who is currently working your godly realm. What's it look like? It's should be kind of your ideal kitchen with everything you could ever want, every
Oh
ingredient
yeah.
stocked.
Oh yeah. Giant pantry, two fridges, uh, an island the size of a kitchen, of a normal kitchen, ma- mountains of cutting boards and pots and pans, and I'm just, chopping up some vegetables to throw into a pot, make myself a nice little stew.
What's gonna happen is
Uh,
on one of your refrigerators is one of those screens, like those fancy
yep,
refrigerators that have the screens on them.
yep.
And all of a sudden, the face of Thaddeus, the guy that you met in the other godly realm, is going to show up on the screen. I don't know if this is working. I tried hacking into the. Oh, Courtney is. Oh God. Oh God. Courtney's down. We don't know what's wrong. Come back to my lab if you can.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you can hear me through this refrigerator thing, but okay, I'll come back. I guess I kind of like it here, but I'll be right there. And I will try to create a portal to Thaddeus's realm.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a portal.
Oh man, let's see. 20 plus 2, I think. Hey, that's not too bad.
I had to wait for it to pop up on my end. 17. You successfully create a portal.
Oh, no experience. Sweet. I will step through the portal and uh, what's up, Thaddeus? Where's
First things first. And he hands you a little grub-looking thing with sharp teeth and a bit of technology melded into it. Stick that in your
oh,
ear.
what? Uh no.
I I I have to be able to communicate with you. This is how we communicate.
I'm
If you're gonna do it, you have to roll against your one unique
there's
thing.
there's no way. There's no way I'm doing this. No. There has to be another way. I'm going to just like place the grub thing down. There has to be another way for us to communicate. The, um, maybe you could put your technology in some kind of food, or maybe
I mean, I
uh,
can coat the worm in chocolate and then we can stick it in your ear if that makes it any easier for you.
what what? But it can't. Why does it have to go in my ear?
Well, that's where most people hear.
Uh, true. If there's no other way, there's really no other way you can do this.
None that we found that works between realms yet.
Fine, I'll grab it and just like throw it in my ear and then throw up.
Roll me a d4.
Yeah, I will. Hey, that's not a zero. Because you can't roll zero on a dice.
You take 2 damage to your ear or to your hit points directly.
To my hit points directly. Awesome. I have 17 hit points now.
Spoon, so you've taken her to Acapulco, right?
Yes, by this point, I would hope that I have made it there, and I hope that I have started to communicate and converse with Mr. Jim Bob.
All right. Aaron, he tells you exactly where they went in Acapulco. That there's a volcano base, and then the camera's gonna shift to Acapulco, where Jim Bob is now. Oh, she doesn't look so good. Well, actually, she looks really good, but that's not so good, right?
Oh my god.
I agree. I actually need to take care of some things, and I'm a little bit concerned for her safety.
Is it how
So I'm
good?
entrusted. Excuse me,
Are you taking good care of how good she looks? Is that what we're taking care of?
Mr. Jim Bob, if you would please watch over Courtney while I go and take care of some things. I'll be back to see how she is doing.
Okay, I'll watch over her. I promise. I got this. I'm good at this. Oh,
I'm trusting you, Mr. Jim Bob.
I hope I don't get the tremor farts.
I'm trusting you, Mr. Jim Bob.
I'm on it. I'm on it. And with that, we'll cut to our first break.
Oh man.
Or we'll possibly cut to our first break. And we are back, though it appears like cameras are not showing up. It has definitely been the cursed episode of Flipside thus far. I just had an issue where Zoom wouldn't give me let me copy paste, so that was fun. But enough of that. We need to get back to the game, where currently Courtney is in the capable hands of Jim Bob. We hope capable hands of Jim Bob.
Yeah.
Aaron, you gonna try to teleport to Acapulco to a
Yeah.
hollowed out volcano?
Yeah, if as long as I know kind of where I'm supposed to be going with the portal, then sure, I'll try to portal to Acapulco in a volcano. That's not intimidating at all.
Is that a fail?
Yo, it's a very fail.
Is that
Smells
a
like it.
is that a crit fail?
Is that a one? Did I
That's a
roll a
crit
one
fail.
trying to portal into a volcano? That's not good.
You successfully create a portal. You can't quite see what's on the other side of it.
I will go through it because I assume it's Acapulco.
Roll me a d6, please.
Happily. 5.
You land directly in the wall of the volcano and
Ow.
are slowly crushed for 5 hit point damage.
Ow. I don't like these portals. They're killing me. They're killing me faster than Santa.
Oh man.
I think we have a guest. I think. Or a new
Uh,
wall painting. I'm not really 100% sure.
Abur will get very
Help.
defensive for a moment. Where?
Help. Help.
Ah,
Help.
I see. Um,
Help.
Abur would like to attempt to how to do this gently.
Yeah, there is no way
He's
to do it gently.
he's in the wall, so I'm gonna have to like destroy that section of wall to get him out, probably.
See what you want. I mean, you can destroy it, or you can
Ah,
try to pull him out, or
none of these options seem great. I guess we're blowing up the wall.
give me a roll.
Just don't
All
blow
right.
me up.
Well, I am declaring that I'm using my living weapon for an extra bonus.
Fair.
Exactly an 11.
Oh my god.
You just managed to pry him out of the wall with it crumbling around him. It's going to take a while to repair that wall.
Apologies, Mr. Jim Bob. I did not mean to damage your home.
It's okay. I'll find something to patch it up with. Cobbler, I got it. I'm going to make cobbler.
Oh my god.
So there is
Di-
now hardened cobbler for a section of an inactive volcano.
Hmm.
Excellent.
uh,
Excellent. I just wanted to clarify.
oh my god.
All right, guys. You are now standing in a mostly inactive volcano with cobbler wall. And Courtney, who is covered by your cowl, correct?
True. This is true.
You notice the cowl kind of forms around her, almost like
S-
Well,
like a spandex suit.
hopefully I won't be missing that.
it probably will.
Mm,
So what do we do about this?
Well, I'm on my way to find my second in command and possibly a mannequin.
Um, what? Why do you need a mannequin? What is
That
God? These god things are weird.
Unfortunately, I cannot quite explain it to you at this current time. We'll see when it happens. But I think I'm going to end up, by the end of today, meeting with a certain Loki.
Oh. Okay. Didn't know he was real, but okay.
Abur will turn to his friend, Mr. the Famine.
Mr. the Famine.
I'm very sorry that your world has come crashing around you.
Yeah.
But the Four Horsemen came to your home. The god of Cobbler just made a portion of this wall Cobbler. And
Yeah.
I move around in an elevator with no
Very
cables.
small elevator. Yeah.
Yes, yes. We'll worry about that later. All of this, all of
Then
this is
look,
normal, but Loki existing isn't.
eh, you hit the nail right on the head with that one. Yeah, I
Abor will
guess.
turn and leave.
Jim Bob's gonna look over there and go,
Okay.
he's a bit sensitive about the size of his elevator.
Yeah, I could tell. I thought they had. I thought they had drugs for that. But I guess he's just not trying to do himself any favors. So what am I gonna what Mr. Jim Bob, as I apparently have heard you be called, you got any leads?
I got cobbler, and I can make the earth shake, and I can grow volcanoes. That's about all I got. Now, if you would
Oh,
like the earth to shake, there to be
okay.
cobbler, or there to be a
Um,
volcano, I am on it. Or I can fix your toilet. I'm a plumber.
yeah. Who makes cobbler? Okay.
Or I can play you some music. I got really good music. I got my band from high school. I could play you some of our music.
Uh, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, Mr. Jim Bob. Um, so I'm just gonna.
Gonna keep
Uh,
watch on Courtney.
I mean, isn't that what isn't that why she was brought here? Was
Yeah,
to be
that's the gist of it. Abor, have you already left to go find your second in command?
That is the hope, is that I have gotten into my elevator
Did
and
you
am
roll to summon your elevator?
fine, fine,
Give me
fine,
the roll.
fine. 21.
hey, not too bad.
You summon your
21.
elevator.
A plus one.
Excellent.
You have a plus 11?
Technically, it should have been plus 13. I have a plus 9 to summon my elevator and a plus 4 from the DM.
Huh.
That's temporarily a +5.
A plus 5. I'm sorry. So that is actually a 24. Hops in the elevator and is
Camera's gonna
attempting to leave.
camera's gonna follow you down, and hell is in chaos right now. Like the underworld is the worst it's been in a long time. It's overcrowded. People are jammed up. Hell News is parked outside of your office, like just constantly trying to get interviews with you every time you go into your office.
Phenomenal. Absolutely wonderful. This is exactly what I was hoping. There is Discord. Everything is wonderful. By the way, join us in our Discord later on.
Yes, please do. We hang out there a lot.
At any rate, I actively look for my second in command.
She is currently trying to ward off press as she's coming into your office. What did you do? What the hell did you do?
So, a couple of things. First, have we fixed the problem with the council?
We made
I can
one
only
guy
account.
in charge of everything.
Yes. Did we find the other 16?
We have about 7 people that have volunteered, and 3
Phenomenal.
of them are on those spikes out there.
Phenomenal. I guess we're going to find 9 other Reapers, and we're making them the council.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Second, I would appreciate it if a position for Armageddon would be created. Someone who would manage the great influx of souls.
I will make an overflow council or something, an overflow office. I can do
Phen-
that.
Phenomenal. And the third thing, I'm going to open the armory.
And you're telling me this why?
And a large poker problem.
Ah, okay. I
Yes.
I will make sure that everything gets distributed by need.
Excellent. Call it a hellish welfare, if you will.
Hellfare, got it.
Excellent. And now, we will put Betty White in control of that particular department just so we have someone to fall back on in the event that we need it.
Okay, I'll go put Betty White in charge of Hellfare. Come on, Miss White.
I'm sorry, would you like the job?
No, no, no. Miss White will do fine. I'm sure she'll be great.
Excellent. Now, please go demote some of those Reapers, ones that don't particularly suit your fancy.
Gladly. With that, she smiles, leading Betty White out of the room.
Excellent. Now, to find a mannequin. I'm sure there is at the very least one around here.
Oh, I guarantee you there is a mannequin in hell. At least one that they use like test torture devices on.
Wonderful. I would like to grab it, and I would like to return to the surface world for a moment.
Are you looking for a particular gender or?
Uh, One that has a working jaw.
Give me a roll, just
I
to
don't
see.
like where this is going.
Oh, but you'll see. You'll see. I level up. Yes. Ah! I've been waiting so
did
long.
I.
I've been sitting there at 19 experience points. Level up finally. At the
So
expense of not finding this.
yeah, there's. I mean, you find plenty of them, but most of them don't have heads.
Oh, this poses a problem. Well, I suppose that one of our freshly dead will do. To a grave.
All right, you're gonna grab a corpse.
Yes, please. If I can.
Give me a roll.
And whoop. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There are no corpses that I could find. Wonderful.
You just it is not your day in hell.
No, it is not. So I suppose we're just going back up to the surface.
You could always attempt to make a corpse upstairs.
Well, that is the plan. We're gonna get back into the elevator. We're gonna go up. We're gonna find a person, and we're going to coerce them into
Dying.
plot that I have. No, they don't even have to die. Everything will be okay.
Or you could just make Vlad do it.
Yeah, but I don't know if Vlad is good for this particular task.
That's fair. Vlad's not good at any particular task.
True. He's good at driving, and that's all we've determined.
Yep. One vehicle thus far.
You're right. He hasn't even gotten to use a second one. At any juncture, my character, Mr. Abur, would like to go find a person that I can coerce. Where to go?
You want to call in one of your mini favors?
To a goth party.
Give me a roll. Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Fine. All right. Keep farming that experience.
Oh,
Most
my
experience
goodness.
I've gained in 2 sessions.
You find a goth party at an old folks' home.
Perfect. This is even better than I could have hoped. I will approach one of these individuals who is most easily terrified. I think is what we're going for. Not that I could particularly judge. I continue to roll 2s and 4s.
Just because I want to know. Give me a roll.
All right, here we go. Yes, yes.
Look at that.
I actually did something.
You managed to find the most weak-willed one there.
I need you to come with me.
Are you my grandson?
I would like to place one of my hands on their forehead and impose upon them a not burning sensation. Oh, the fear of being stung multiple times by many wasps.
Oh, that's just brutal.
Give me a roll.
All right. Another experience point. We're just cooking with that.
You definitely give her a visual in her mind, but it's definitely that you're her grandson. Billy, you come to visit me. Finally. Are you my grandson?
I have a project that I'm working on, and I'm going to need you to read some flashcards that I'm working on.
Oh, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but I'll try. Would you like a sweet? She hands you a candy out of her purse.
Sure. Whenever we take it, we move them into a secluded room, and I pull out a camera.
Oh, is it my birthday?
Something like that.
What's going on?
I do hope you brought the strippers.
Something like that. We will find a secluded room. I will lock the door behind this individual, and I will set up my wonderful display, and I will start to record. The flashcards in question deal mostly with a direct threat to Mr. Loki and the people of the world if my friend is not returned to her previous state.
Oh.
Give me a roll.
Because I would like to story point this.
That might be for the best considering your rolls tonight.
True. As much as I like farming up, like I think it was like 4 or 5 experience just all in one sequence. I think story pointing now is significant. The words that I would like to record are as follows. Mr. Loki, if you would be so kind as to indulge me a moment. My friend is injured at your hand, and I do not appreciate this. I cannot come myself because I do not appear on camera. So we're having this person do it for me. In 24 hours, I will start killing in mass. It will be as though Armageddon has come upon you all. Um, if my friend does not return back to her original state within 48 hours, I will destroy the Empire State Building. If it is not done within 72 hours, the Kremlin. And it will continue to escalate until I have buried all of you.
So how this is gonna look for the camera is once you get her into a secluded room, a demon is going to come up in a spirit form and possess this lady and make her say all of that for you.
Phenomenal. That worked way better than I could have ever possibly had hoped.
Yes.
I was really hoping you'd roll and I could just keep asking where the strippers were.
To make this lady feel as though I've like not just used her as a pawn, I'm going to once again touch her forehead and make strippers appear. Yeah, succubi. Yes.
Give me a roll.
Oh my god.
I'll take it.
Oh, yep. That's not
I'll
bad.
take it.
Alright.
That's the best.
Oh, Grandma likey.
Show this one a good time. They've done us a great service.
Do we have
And
to
I will
touch it?
I will whisper to one of them, if you do a good job, you can eat this one.
They put on a great show. A short show, but a great show.
Excellent.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
God.
Dinner and a show, as it were. You've now killed Santa twice and a helpless grandmother.
Look, you said you sent
It's
that
gonna get
threat
worse.
directly
Oh.
to Loki,
So-
or
I would like to take my recording and elevator into what's a good headquarters to enter into? It can't be Google. That wouldn't go very well. Can't be YouTube.
Amazon maybe?
Instagram?
Twitter?
Instagram. There we
Instagram.
go. We're thinking with gas. I would like to um elevator with a roll that smells like a 28.
You end up in the Instagram offices where people are going insane.
Pardon me. I have something for the board to see and perhaps publish to the world.
Look,
And
look, buddy. If this is about the servers being down, we know everybody's accounts got deleted. It's not just you, Mister. Makes extra arms out of plate rubber. Those are actually really. You know, when we're back up and running, I'd love to use you for an ad campaign. But beside that point,
I see. Well, I suppose you're going to tell me when this happened and where this happened.
they tell you, and the exact points correspond with Courtney being knocked unconscious.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, I see. This is interesting. I'll leave this here with you, and then I will go figure out the source of this problem.
Best we can understand is it happened with some hacker in Russia or a corporate hacker.
Russia, you say? Now that's interesting. I think I might need more help to figure this one out. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. While all this is happening, I would like to try and create a portal from Jim Bob to my old mansion in California.
Give me a roll. Rolls have been going so great for everybody tonight.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, that's it's positive. And then once I'm there, I want to go into my room as long as there's no one else there. Like, you know, I was told people might be coming for me, so I'm a little nervous.
Give me a high or a
Go to my room.
low.
Say again.
High or low?
Low.
Here we go, boys.
I'm not a fan of this. That's not very low.
One might argue that's high.
Roll me
Yeah.
a roll me a d20, please.
Hey, I'm consistent. I don't know if that's good or not, though.
Well, we'll just see where that initiative puts you.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. That's what I wanted to hear.
You get the drop on these two Jehovah's Witnesses who come out of nowhere to try to attack you.
Um, oh man. They have briefcases,
Yep,
or are they? Oh
they've
God.
got they got one of them
That's
as a briefcase with like Bible tracts in it.
okay. Uh, um, I'm going to. Uh, are they in between? So, am I in my house or am I outside my house? And they are also outside my house.
You are just at your doorstep, and they were standing outside your house.
Uh, I'm just gonna try and run away into my house.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna run away from them. I'm bad at running.
Well, let's see if they catch you.
Ha 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 ha
Huh.
ha. Oh my
They're
god.
almost as bad as you are, but they
Yeah.
catch you and grab you. Each one of them takes one of your arms, and they begin to
Whoopa.
drag you.
Um,
It's now their turn.
um, okay.
You have the communicator.
They lean. They go.
What
They
a
both
what
go
a
to
day
punch
of
you at once.
failures.
They both go to punch you at once and punch each other right in the face.
Oh my gosh. This
They're
is
stunned
ridiculous.
for a turn. You get 2 turns of action.
I'm going to try and break out of their grasp.
Easily done. Don't even have to roll for it. They're stunned. They just punched each
Okay.
other in the face.
Awesome. And then I am going to try and um yeah, I'm going to take out two little pastries that I've made. Um and just like uh I would say aggressively feed them.
Kind of smashed into their mouths.
Just smash them into their mouth. Yep.
Give me a roll.
Yes. Flat.
You do so successfully.
Okay.
For the people at home, what skill was that?
Um I haven't thought of a name for it. Um but I want the food to turn into kind of like what I did to Abor's arms.
You gonna use the food to suck the nutrients out of them?
Yeah, essentially, I want it to be Yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to do. To just like eat them from the inside.
It gums up their mouths, and their heads just kind of melt.
Yep, that's perfect.
And by the end of it, there's just like two little puddles on either side of you.
Okay, okay. I'm not a fan. Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to clean this up. Uh, don't mess with religious people. Got it. Also, don't try and run away from them. Got it. I came here for something. Gonna go to my room and I'm going to open a drawer and grab a little tiny stuffed bear that's like this tall. It's
Okay.
just a stuffed bear. I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna try and create a portal to somewhere.
Just a random location?
Yeah,
Oh boy, you're giving me kind of power.
yeah, yeah. Just wherever. I just want to test the limits of this. It could be on any plane of existence. It could be anywhere,
Oh, please
anywhere
roll.
where I can land.
Please give me a roll.
A 13. Where does the 13 land me?
You successfully make a portal someplace safe. You gonna walk through?
I am.
Hey, yo, you my pizza delivery guy? I've been
Uh,
waiting. You're in the middle of
uh,
an arena. There's nobody else in the arena except
it's
for
just
this
me and
one guy. Hey, yo,
uh.
look, you
Can I?
better be my Uber driver.
I thought I was your pizza delivery guy.
I don't
Where's?
really care at this point. I just need something to eat or somewhere to go.
Where do you
I,
want to go? I can take you places.
I, two people put me in here, and I ain't been out of here, and I need to get late. My girl, she kicked me out of the apartment.
Oh, wow. Uh, that's your problem, not mine. Please
Hey,
don't bite me.
he's gonna make a run at you. Roll initiatives.
Yay. I love being a chef fighting people. I'm so good at fighting people. I'm real good at fighting this guy, though.
You gotta love when you get the bard alone.
Yeah. Yeah, when he decides to teleport randomly so you can make him alone. Uh, yeah, if
Wait,
he's running at me, I will pull out my ladle, my oh so intimidating plastic ladle, and run at him and just thwap him. Just
okay,
try and hit him with my ladle.
give me a roll.
I think it's a plus. No, it's not a plus. It's just flat. 13.
And you do how much damage?
18
So you whap him really good.
to
Give me another roll, please.
his. Yep,
Give me a
yep.
d6.
To his 5. Hit him in
Good.
the legs.
So you hit him in
Sweep
the
the legs,
legs,
Johnny.
and even though it probably shouldn't be enough to do so, he exaggeratedly falls back quite a ways.
Come on, man. I thought you wanted to fight.
I'm gonna get you. He like takes an exaggeratedly long time to get back up, and he goes to punch you, and it misses. And he punches you again, and it misses, but he keeps stomping his foot like it's hitting you.
Uh, dude, dude, I'm over here. I'm right here.
What is this, your first day on the job? Give me something. He keeps throwing these wide punches, missing you completely.
I will I will pretend like he's hitting me.
And as you do
I
that,
will
you hear you even though you're in a completely empty arena, you hear the crowd reacting.
hear the crowd reacting. Of course I do. Oh man. All right. I feel bad for breaking his leg. Um oh man. Oh man. Oh, you put me on the spot. Uh, oh man. I will uh is there so we're in an arena. What are the walls like? What do the walls look like?
Like, I mean, the walls you can
Like
see. There's the. So, have you ever watched WWE? It looks like a wrestling ring in the middle of an
okay.
arena. So there's like the barricades and the crowd and
Okay.
like the advertisements and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to back myself up against the wall,
You'd have to get out of the
but
ring. You could push yourself up
I'd
against the
have to get out
ropes.
of the ring. Yeah, I'm gonna run myself backwards into the ropes and attempt to try and like clothesline him, but
Okay.
like not actually try and
Yeah. Give
I
me
mean,
a roll. Give me a roll.
not try to kill the guy. I mean, I could kill the guy, but I'm not going to. I rolled a 9.
So you hit the ropes,
That's
and unlike how it looks on TV, they're actually steel cable wrapped in a very thin thing of
how.
rubber. And when they hit your back, it just hurts. It doesn't propel you forward, it just hurts really bad. And you just kind of fall forward. And we're going to cut over to a boar.
Oh yes. Hi there.
A boar, what are you doing right now?
Well, Abor, after hearing all of this news, is first of all going to go make good on his threat real quick, and is gonna go after something medium-sized. What's medium that people care about? Um,
Long Island medium?
you know, I see what you have done there. That's funny. Um, you know, I think taking out the Lincoln Memorial will be the first thing on our agenda.
And as you make your way to the Lincoln Memorial, we're going to go into our second break,
Oh my
which
goodness.
should not be as long as our last break.
Hopefully, hopefully.
No, you can't do this.
What? Why not?
No.
And we are back with cams, kind of. They're acting up a bit tonight. Promise there are things being fixed and things on the way with stimulus check that will make things considerably better experience overall for everybody involved. That being said, something that's probably not a good experience for everyone involved is a boar who's trying to find some national monument to blow up.
Yes. Well, we have this to do. We have Russian hackers to find, and we need to figure out what's going on with this Instagram incident.
So what's first up on the list?
Yes, finding a monument. I think I have settled on actually the Taj Mahal first.
Ah, symbol of love.
Yes.
Very good. Very good choice. Symbol of love is a great option.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I've never thought I wanted to do this as much as I do right this instance. But I suppose you're going to need me to make it over there. So, 18 to elevator myself over there.
You successfully elevator.
Excellent. Um, say what about is the time of day per se?
I would say it's late afternoon.
Excellent. So there won't be too many people still around. Um, I would like to cross by the lake, cross by however many monks or passersby that are going to be leaving the temple at around this time. And I would love to just place both hands, all four. At this case, this is pretty big. Place all four hands on this temple, and I would love to just watch it sink into the earth.
You're gonna earth the Taj Mahal.
Yes, with a 32.
You successfully earthed the Taj Mahal.
I will leave one of my notes that says something to the effect of "first of a many," and get back in my elevator and leave.
Meanwhile, in hell, Vlad is taking a lovely day off. He's got his fishing pole. He's got a lawn chair. He kicks back with his fishing pole and lawn chair. Goes to take a bite out of a sandwich and crack open a cold one. And the Taj Mahal falls out of the sky, crushing him.
Oh, Vlad, you pick the worst spots to be. Excellent. Step 2, Thaddeus.
Okay.
Just whenever I get a second, I would like to go revisit with Thaddeus and discuss with him my findings.
You gonna elevator over?
Yes, please.
Give me elevator roll.
Fine.
I'm
18.
just giving you more chances to earn experience.
I know. 18.
All right, you make it. You make it to Thaddeus's realm.
Excellent. Thaddeus, I've made some interesting discoveries. Around the same time as our currently indisposed war passed out on the ground, the servers of a few significant social media sites all went down. There's conversation about some sort of government involvement, or perhaps the entirety of Russia. Maybe just Russian hackers.
Oh my gosh, do you think that Instagram going down had something to do with Courtney going down? Oh my god, is Courtney the god of Instagram?
Courtney goes down for a lot. I don't think this is what she goes down for.
Courtney's the goddess of Instagram. And she goes down. File that one away for later.
Ah, yes. Well, um, I suppose don't tell her I told you both of these things. At any rate, that is not important. Oh man. Same. Saying it out loud just cracked me up.
There is definitely a note on his computer that now says Courtney goes down.
Oh good. That's all I've ever wanted. Also,
I mean, I could counter-track the hack if that would help.
yes, why didn't you start with that?
I was distracted.
By what? You'll see like more of a boar's skin because his cowl is now gone. Will start to actually be like flaking off in chunks at this point.
You said Courtney goes, and I couldn't not picture, and oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm on it.
Thaddeus, focus, counter hacking.
And Thaddeus is going to start counter hacking, and we'll see how long it takes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, if my Roll20 is going to decide to roll 20 or less, I definitely clicked the button. It definitely says it's rolling dice. If somebody sees it before I do,
There it goes. 18.
it does not take him very long at all to have an exact address and a name.
What have you found?
Apparently, it was some Russian hacker known as Zenith. I have a location. I don't know if they spoofed it, but that can't be right. That's here in the United States.
All right. Give me what you have and I will investigate it. Or have someone else do it. Who knows?
He gives you the address, and it's to a building called the Olympia Building.
The Olympia building? Oh, this smells like a boss fight. Are there chest high walls? Yeah, they're definitely chest high walls. All right. Time to go acquire the reinforcements.
I know you're not talking about me.
Oh, see, that's the problem, is that we're exactly talking about. Oh my god.
Hey, reacquire those reinforcements.
I would like to go to Roy's realm.
Oh. Yeah. For the first time, a fail. Will not take you to Roy's realm because that would be weird. Because that's where you were trying to go to begin with.
Why would you ever want to go there on purpose?
Good question.
The roll. You get off your elevator, and you are literally right in the middle of everybody who is protesting outside of your office.
I think I'm upset. I think at this point I'm pretty pissed. I gave them the entirety of my vault, except for Longinus. Longinus is stored away in my office. We'll talk about that later. But I also gave them an entire new board of directors. What do they want?
Oh, the fact that the balance between life and death is still ridiculously high, and it's only gotten worse, is an issue.
All right. So these protesters, how difficult would it be for me to put them in a box?
You get a box?
I don't have a small box is the issue. I need a bigger box.
In a
Where did
what?
you procure a box?
I'm in hell. I imagine there's a realm specifically for holding things.
Oh, you want to transport them to another portion of hell.
Yes, please. And literally just filled with boxes, just an endless like warehouse of boxes.
That sounds like a new skill. What are we getting rid of?
Uh, really, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I,
Or do you just want to try and earth them and see what happens when you earth something that's already in hell?
you know, that would be
No.
interesting. Um,
What a terrible suggestion.
I think we're going to give them. Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's what
What
I've
do I
been
do?
saying.
This,
Uh,
uh,
I'm willing to let you earth them and see what happens.
I would just succeed and then they would just come back and it would be an endless cycle and I'd have to constantly stand here and just earth them forever.
Maybe.
Um, you're right, maybe. Um,
Maybe not.
uh, well,
I know what happens. You don't know what happens, but I know what happens.
I think we are getting the ability realm shift at the cost of spare the dying.
Bold move.
Well, um, unfortunately, this is a sacrifice that I'm definitely willing to make at this point, and I would like for them all to go away. 21 to realm shift these individuals.
They all disappear from where they're at.
Excellent, excellent.
You're not 100% sure where they go, but they're not there anymore and they're somewhere else.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'll take my small victories where I can, and oh man, and I'll just
Meanwhile,
rub my temples, and
Cameron's
that's
going
where
to
I'll leave.
shift for a short period of time back to Roy's realm where there's no actual members in the audience. There are now a bunch of demons in the audience at the arena, all with signs that mostly say "screw a bore."
hey, I like that sign. I know that guy.
And then
Why are
Cameron's
there
gonna
people
shift back over
here?
to where a bore's at. Okay, bore, you have successfully cleared out all of your protesters.
All of hell.
Also lowering the workforce, but we'll deal with the impact of that later. Abor, are you there? Well, while we wait to get Abor back, let's switch back over to Roy's realm, where there is now genuine yelling and screaming as very confused protesting demons are trying to storm their way down to the ring.
Uh, I'm guessing that's where I'm at.
Yeah, you're currently having a fight,
Um,
a quote unquote fight with Roy.
yeah, I'm I, I'll run over to Roy and try and lift him up above my head and then slam him down.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like this should be like a minus something because I'm weak, but I'm not weak.
Well, he's also going to help you to lift him.
Oh, true. True. Because that's how it works. Ooh.
What'd you roll?
Ooh. I rolled a 15.
You managed to slam him down, and suddenly the demons aren't exactly sure which one of you they're supposed to attack.
Okay, let's keep doing this. Maybe they won't attack either of us.
Keep rolling.
Maybe. I'm. Uh, I'll try and, I guess, get him in some kind of headlock somehow. It's like, um, yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll get my right leg around his neck, my left leg over his stomach, and grab his it'll be his left arm, and try and like pretend to break his arm.
Do it.
I'm too good at this. I rolled a 17. Am I doing this right?
High or low?
Hi. It's gonna be like a 4. I know it. I know it. I have
It,
such bad luck when it comes to high-low rolls.
That makes it so much more fun for me.
Hey, yay! It wasn't.
if only just.
You managed to perfectly perform the move so as not to do any damage to him.
Yay! I could kill him. Thor would be very mad at me if I had.
So
Okay.
they're starting to watch the show at this point.
Oh God, that means I'm gonna have to keep doing this. Um.
Now, camera's going to shift back to Abor.
Okay.
Abor, you have officially cleared all of your protesters.
Excellent. Excellent. Um, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. All right. We are going to reattempt the elevator, and we're going to go see Ares? Question mark? Maybe.
Ares.
Who knows?
Give me a roll.
Oh man.
A 26, please.
You create an elevator that goes to Ares' realm.
Excellent. Excellent. Swoop?
What brings death here?
Mr. Ares, I believe that I have news for you. One of our compatriots, one that you seem to have a relationship with, Courtney, has found herself in a little bit of a incident, not quite feeling herself, stripped of godly abilities.
Well, that would serve that she's been cut off from the source of said abilities.
Yes. While this is a hunch, I imagine that I might be able to coerce you into assisting me with dealing in this issue.
I'm listening.
There's a particular place in the United States called the Olympus Building. I know nothing of it. Might you?
I know it.
I would like to persuade those present inside to maybe work with us in returning my ally to their normal standing.
I think you're going to find that difficult.
That is why I am recruiting aid. I'm unsure that I could do it on my own, as I know nothing about it.
It's owned by my family.
Ah, well, you always haven't gotten along with them, if I'm not mistaken. They may or may not have shunned you, tricked you, and otherwise disowned you at one point.
They have.
So maybe you would be willing to join myself and Famine on a journey there.
I would, but I have other arrangements that make that impossible.
Oh no. Tragic.
You sound so sincere.
Well, I suppose I will be going then. And Death is very miffed at this point. He hasn't been doing the best as of late, and is feeling particularly under the weather. And he's gonna go take on the Olympus building with Famine, I guess. Let's go back and figure out where they are.
You gonna try to do an elevator to wherever Famine is?
I don't know if I can do that. I think I can, so therefore,
So therefore, rolls a 20 something.
rolls exactly a 20. Boop. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm fighting Roy.
So in the middle of your fight, the
the
lights in the arena flicker off, and the Undertaker's music plays as a Boar's elevator comes up in the entrance point, opening up, and he walks out.
This can only go well.
Hey, Abor! Abor, nice of you to join us.
The second they hear his name, the crowd immediately turns and starts to boo.
Oh, hey, be nice to him. It's not his fault that he's bad at his job.
They're again going to try to rush the ring at this point.
How long does it take to make a portal?
It can be instantaneous if you roll well enough.
Hey, Abor, where are we going?
The Olympus building, I suppose.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna try and
New
go there.
York.
Okay, I'm gonna make a portal to New York. To wherever this building is.
Yeah.
The Olympus building, I guess. I'll try. Try to get out of this place.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You make a portal, and the two of you get through it just as the crowd's crossing over into the ring.
I wish to pull Roy with us.
Give me a roll to see if you can pull Roy with you.
Excellent.
Please fail. This would be so funny if you fail. Please.
A 14.
Nope, not a failure.
You pull Roy through. Hey, my fans are just coming up to get autographs.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, not your fans.
Well, they
Second
definitely
of all,
weren't yours.
That's where I was going. Not fans of me. However, they are now stuck in your realm for the time being. Think of them as house guests.
All right, I'm out. I can go get laid. Where am I at? Hey, it's New York. I'm home.
Welcome back.
Welcome. I
You
guess.
wouldn't happen to know where the Olympus building might be.
The Olympus building. Never heard of it.
Are there people on the streets?
Even in lockdown, there are people on the streets of New York.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab the first person I see and be like, "Hey, where's the Olympus building?"
You know, you're a famous chef. They're not even going to like. No, give me a roll.
Okay.
Just
Here
see if
we
you get
go.
that asshole that's like, I don't care if you're famous. I ain't telling you shit.
I got that guy. I rolled a
You get
one.
punched in the face. You just
Hey,
get
fuck
flat
this
up like
place.
you get
Fuck
jacked in
this
the face
place.
by a guy and yeah, give me a d6.
Hey, I love this place. Such fucking assholes.
Oh, this is only the
Me
best.
too.
You
I
take
get
2
punched
damage
in the
directly hit points.
Awesome. I'm totally not at 10 HP. From
Our
just
cleric's at 10 HP.
existing.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm the backup. Don't forget.
High or low?
Hello. The opposite of what I think.
Yeah, just go
Oh
completely.
yeah, real low. That's a real low one right there. So glad I said low.
Holy shit, that's 100.
That's 100, which is not low.
You find the building. Cause you
We just
slam
find the
into
building.
it, taking another d6 of damage. Give me a d6 roll.
I literally walk into the Olympus building for wait, what? Oh, slash roll. Whoops. I'm good at this. That's a D7. That definitely is not a D6. I take 2 points of damage. It only took me 3 tries.
Another 2 points directly to hit points.
Awesome. I love being at 8 hit points before a boss battle. That's fun. I want to try and heal myself.
Which skill are we gonna use?
Um, I just want to eat some healthy food. I just want to like be able to make health potions, but out of food that like heal you.
So a new skill.
Yes, a new skill.
We call it healthy snack.
Yeah, I like that. Healthy snack.
We'll say that if it's successful, roll a d10, get that many health points back.
I like that.
So let's roll
Yeah.
to see if it's successful to
At
start with.
+3.
Yeah, +3.
At +3. Add a slash roll to 20 +3. Hey, I'm bad. Oh, I need to mark off my experience.
The first time you cast it doesn't work, you can try it one more time.
Okay. Slash roll. Slash roll d20 +3. Hey, that's a success.
Give me a d10 to see how much you heal by.
Slash roll d10. 6.
You gain 6 health points back.
Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, aboard. I found the building with my face.
Mr. Famine,
Yeah.
might you also be perhaps a deity of just straight shit luck?
I am the deity of ineptitude.
Oh, that needs to be a t-shirt. We'll talk about
We'll talk about it when Courtney wakes up. She's the goddess of Instagram. She can make it popular.
well, we'll work on that. Having said that, most excellent. I appreciate you being so helpful.
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
trying.
Roy, would you accompany us a moment?
I got nothing better to do. Oh, yes, I do. I'm going to get laid.
By whom?
They got hookers.
Oh my god.
That would take your money.
Hey, my money's as good as anybody else's.
Abur is going to just go in the building at this point.
Oh my
We're not
goodness.
even gonna try to persuade Roy at this point, huh?
No,
I'll
not
try and
worth it.
convince. I'll try and convince Roy to come along. Like, come on, man. Maybe we pay you and you get more hookers or a better one.
Give me
A
a
better one.
give me an opposed roll. Just a flat d20.
I'm good at rolling 6. He is good at rolling higher than me, like everyone else.
He's basically says that, hey, if you're not gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go get my you know elsewhere. So if you're offering, I don't swing that way, but you know what?
I'm not with you, friend.
And he's just gonna walk off to go find a hooker.
Okay.
We released
Well, I'll
Roy
try.
upon the world. That might be our worst thing we could have done.
Yeah, definitely not earthing the Taj Mahal. That's not bad.
No, that's it's fine. It's fine. That didn't happen. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's not on the
definitely
news
didn't
yet.
happen.
It's not on the news yet.
Yeah, okay.
Networks are down.
Uh, maybe for Instagram.
I'm gonna choose to believe that it's global.
And the fact that you put your video out to the
Oh
one
my
place that's
God.
completely shut down right now.
Okay, so it's only the one place. Yeah, sure. Proceeding.
Yeah, I'll just follow him in.
Well,
What's the
what do
plan?
we see inside? Like
You
what?
find yourself
How?
in a beautiful marble like waiting area with a desk, Greek depictions on the walls, and a
Oh,
little fire pit in the middle of the room that's got a flame. Kind of reminds you a little bit of the flame from the Olympics,
hmm.
Oh, neat. That's
except
neat.
it has a plaque underneath it that reads "First Flame."
Oh, I can't imagine what that's referring to. Definitely not Hephaestus and fire and first fire that. All right, this is
The secretary's gonna look up and go, "Can I help you?"
Can you now?
I'm just gonna
We
point at him.
might have an appointment here.
Might
Yes, your name?
death.
Abur Abdul, MD, and uh, Arhin. Maybe just Abur Abdul, though. This
Um,
one's kind of new.
she's gonna look through her list. Give me a high or low.
I like to imagine
High,
she
please.
actually asks for, "Hey, give me a high or low."
Yes, she's got a set of dice behind the desk, and she's like,
She's just like,
hmm.
"Nope,
Sometimes I
sorry,
like to
don't see
mix
your
my
name."
job up. All right, you said low, correct?
Yes.
Yes, he did say low.
Well, that's pretty darn low. Yeah, your name's actually on the list. You get led
All
to an
right.
elevator and told to go to the 13th floor.
Sure, dude. All
Okay,
right.
okay, okay.
I can be amenable. This is going surprisingly well.
Yeah, so far. We're just in an elevator going to the 13th floor of a building that's run by people that don't like you.
Whoa, whoa. First of all, I don't know if they don't like me or not.
I
Um,
assume because you're
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa. What does that mean?
I mean, you're not the most personable person to person.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
I personally find myself to be quite sociable, thank you very much.
Yeah, aggressively sociable.
I like that. I like that moniker, aggressively
You're
sociable.
aggressively sociable.
And
Aggressively sociable.
a very heavily muscled man with gray hair walks into the room as we go to our next break.
Oh God.
I
We'll be right back. Go grab your snacks, get you something to eat, drink, hit the bathrooms, whatever you gotta do. Okay, we have audio. I fixed it.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, so man in suit, heavily muscled gray hair, suit barely clinging onto him, walks into the room with you guys.
Well,
Uh,
my name was on the list, so I imagine you were expecting our arrival.
Mr. Abdul, pleasure to meet you. I'm Zeus.
Ah, in that case, likewise.
uh,
Aaron, I presume. Famous chef and famine, if I'm not mistaken.
that's me, Mr. Zeus.
Can I get you a water? Coffee?
I think I'm good.
Please, gentlemen, please have a seat.
Hmm. Heavenly coffee. I'll have to try that sometime.
If you'd like, I can have my secretary bring you in some now.
Oh, that would be most agreeable. And Abdul will sit. Um, I suppose where he gestured. Um,
Yeah, I'll kind of stumble my way to a seat somewhere.
Aaron, are you sure you don't want any? It's really no trouble.
Yeah, I'm good. I appreciate it.
He hits the button on the intercom. I need 2 cups of coffee, please. Just for my own edification, Abor, do you have any HP
yeah.
going?
A boar is full HP. I I think we healed up before
Yep,
the end of last
I
session.
healed everyone at the end of last session.
Okay, she brings in the 2 cups of coffee.
Uh, Regardless of how hot it is, a boar will most certainly drink it.
It's warm. It would be too hot for most to handle, but you have no ill effect.
Excellent. Ah,
And you feel revitalized.
riveting. Absolutely astounding.
So,
We'll
gentlemen,
look to Famine. Can you make something this good?
Ah, fuck
not
you.
lately. Um,
No, not recently. Before I was told I was famine, I was a great chef. But recently, I'm just good at making things that kill people.
I have thoughts that are going to come out in the after show. So if you haven't joined the Patreon yet, now is the perfect time because I have some thoughts. So tune into the after show to see what those are. But anyway, back to the actual roleplay. Zeus is gonna just kind of bridge his hands together. So, you came to me. Joining my side, are you?
I think that if I were to even consider this, I would ask something of you first.
What's your price?
My friend Courtney, compatriot of about a month, has run afoul. She is not in her current state, and I wish to know if you know anything about this or could help me in this matter.
The vessel Athena chose.
Yes, the
Mm,
very same.
I have not had a direct attack issued against her. You say that she no longer exists in her form?
I say as much, yes.
She has no wings and no armor and no weapon.
Did she lose contact with her source of praise?
That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. To which I have a second question for you. What do you know of the shutdown of a certain social media platform. The mortals seem to flock to it endlessly and mindlessly.
Ah, yes.
Instagram.
Instagram. That has equally harmed members of our pantheon. Aphrodite, to be specific, is currently in the same state.
Yeah, I bet she is.
What
We've been
my
trying to.
compatriot is thinking, and what I'm saying. It seems that our two lovely allies have met a interesting fate, and I want to know what you know on this.
We've been trying to figure out the exact same things that you have. We don't want to be down a member either.
Well, if it is a matter of me joining you first before you share your information, if there's a contract that needs signing.
We can talk contracts. For now, why don't you see how my site operates?
Fine.
We have pinned down the location of the hacker that took down Instagram. I was getting ready to send a strike team. Would you care to join them?
Oh, I most would love it, thank you. I most would love it. That's not even proper English. I would most love
it.
to.
I most would love join group.
I join
Excuse
group
me
now,
while
please.
Abor stops, considers his words, and then speaks.
Only when you're talking do you consider what you're doing.
So,
Listen, you.
You were the touch. Okay, sorry.
all right. So, he.
I would greatly appreciate joining your strike force.
We're calling in some outside help on this one, as one of our top assets is no longer powerful enough to join us. One of our cousins is coming along for the ride. And you see an Indian woman with multiple arms come into the
She
room.
Oh, not Vecna.
Vecna.
Not Vish. Immediately thought
Vishnu.
Vecna. Thank you, it's Vishnu.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly hoping it was Vecna. Not quite.
Not Vecna. Not even close.
So we see Vishnu. Standing next to Vishnu is Ares.
I'm not.
This will be the
Oh,
strike
sure.
force.
Oh, sure. Ares will come when Zeus calls, but not when I do. I see how it is.
The
Oh
four
no,
of you
maybe
should
you're
be able to
just
handle
not as
this.
important.
I should hope so. This is a lot of firepower.
So Vishnu's gonna make her way over to you. A boar. I've heard so much about you.
I can't imagine that's good in recent light, but the same goes to you.
I believe I have you to thank for my recent increase in power.
Oh, most certainly. I think I've been doing the work of many, only by myself. Will look really hard at our compatriot here, just kind of glancing over and glaring daggers.
So is it true what they say about your elevator?
It
Wow.
most certainly is true.
Yes, yes, and strictly just the elevator. I find most of my Reapers have to compensate, and it's why they've all been demoted as of late. Little bit seems like a little bit impatient at this juncture. He's excited about going in the.
And smashing things.
I mean, really. I mean, really.
Well, I think that's enough chit chat. and Zeus creates a portal for you guys.
What does a Zeus portal look like?
It's literally like a tear in the universe created by a lightning bolt.
Yes.
Cool.
Excellent. Abur is trying to head the charge at this point.
All right. I need rolls. Actually,
Um,
just the high-low first.
um, do you think high? Do you think it's high now?
I think it's high, so you should probably go low.
Excellent. So low it is.
Fuck.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's an 89.
So high it is.
Damn.
You get there, and the hacker's there, tied to the chair, with a note,
That says beware.
and you see Loki for a split second before he disappears.
Um, okay. I knew it. I called it. There was calling.
There was some calling happening.
Uh, However, this lovely hacker has done me a great deal of stress, and I would love to just take it out on this very helpless individual at this moment.
Of course.
Can
So,
can
what's
we
the plan?
Did you all see Loki? Or was it just me?
Yeah, he got away. I don't. There's nobody to trace him.
I was going to spin this one into myth, but I think maybe this gift will serve us a little bit more use before his time. And Mr. Abur will walk over and pick up the note that is attached to this hacker.
It says 1 down, 3 to go.
Oh, how interesting. I would love to phase shift this gentleman to Oh, I really wish I could just phase shift him to some sort of cell, a holding location.
Give me a roll.
That's
Phenomenal.
experience. That's experience.
Phenomenal. I will take some experience.
You shift him to a hotel room.
Excellent. He is still tied and gagged still?
Yep. He
Excellent.
lands on the bed, right next to a very confused Roy.
Yes! My phase
Yeah.
shift worked. I failed the roll and it still worked. Oh, that's the safest place you could be. Oh,
It's just a seedy motel where he is currently bound and gagged, laying next to Roy.
Laying next to Roy.
And he looks up at the hooker. He goes, "I told you I wasn't down for the 3-way."
You take that experience. That's a success.
oh. It still worked. This is everything I could have ever hoped for.
Yeah, that was perfect. That's perfect.
We'll turn to Vishnu. I suppose there are 3 others we need to find.
It would
What?
seem that way.
To be quite frank, we have nothing else to go on. So, for
so
now,
I
I'll
got,
play Loki's game.
I got a theory that came into my head immediately.
Oh, yes?
The 3. What if the 1 down, 3 to go is not is us, the famine and pestilence and death.
I see.
So he was referring to war, like in English. He was referring to war when he said one down, three to go, and not a hacker or
And
what have you.
an alarm is going to go off, and Abor is going to look down and go, I suppose I'll be right back. I would like to a elevator, thank you. Um, you know, I hear Sydney's nice this time of year, and I hear there's a grand opera hall.
Okay.
Abor is going to get in his nice elevator and appear in Sydney, in beautiful, beautiful Australia.
Give me a roll.
27.
You managed to land in Sydney.
Gas. Straight gas. Um, so it's been 24 hours, which means that it is about the same time, so it's about afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hopefully nothing too interesting is going on. Otherwise, this would be really bad for our PR. But
Luckily, the lockdown has shut down the concert hall. Plus, it's the middle of winter or beginning of
I would
winter.
love to put it in the ground.
You're gonna earth the Sydney concert hall. Give me a roll.
28.
Oh my
You
goodness.
earth the Sydney concert hall. Meanwhile, in
Wonderful.
hell, Vlad, who has now been dealing with the Taj Mahal, he's currently like cleaning it up. He's sweeping. He finally gets done. He dusts his hands off, looks at a job well done, starts to walk away, proud of himself, gets smashed by the Sydney concert hall.
Excellent, excellent. All the work here is done until the next 24 hours is up. You'll see him setting another alarm, and he'll put it away,
Oh my goodness.
and he'll come back. He'll come back to the task force.
What was that about?
You know, I felt particularly thirsty, so I went back for more coffee.
Yeah, okay.
So, you now have the hacker that shut down Instagram.
Uh, can we get Instagram unhacked or
Well,
unshut down?
you might have been able to had you not just portaled him away to you don't know where.
That's true. I have no idea where he went because I failed the roll.
Nice.
If I knew
Damn
it,
it.
yeah, I know. If I had succeeded the roll, everything would have been fine.
Nope. Nope. How we don't know where he's. Wait, you were able to teleport kind of to me without knowing where I was.
You know, okay, I've met this person. They're on my list. Let's just see if my elevator skills will once again save us.
Give it a roll. Roll me a d20.
27.
27.
You managed to portal into the hotel,
We
where
don't want to
despite
know
his
what's happening.
constant arguing to the contrary, Roy is
Roy's
currently
having a
making
good
out
time.
with this hacker guy against his will.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is all I've ever wanted. Is this image now embedded in my brain?
He suddenly sees you and goes, "Hey, whoa, whoa, get off me, get off me." This ain't what it looks like. He came on to me. Still clearly tied up and gagged.
Oh my
I'm less concerned about your choice in gender and more concerned about your choice in consent. I think that this breaks some sort of terms of service.
Uh,
At any
I,
rate, we're taking this one.
but I wasn't. I mean, yeah. He came on to me.
But I was.
You weren't done with him,
You were
was
done
it?
with him.
You weren't done with him, was it?
No, no, I'm good. You can take him. I got the girl.
Oh my god.
How much did he pay you?
Asking the girl, right? Not
Yes. Yes.
not the person who's been tied up and gagged.
She's like
No, no.
$200 for an hour.
Phenomenal. Here's 300. Get out of here.
Gladly, she's gone.
Oh man.
Tidy yourself up. You're a deity. And Abor will jump back on his nice elevator with the hacker and would love to take everyone with him to Thaddeus's realm.
Including Roy?
You know, I think so. I think Roy does less damage when I can see him.
Okay, give me a roll.
14, but a
Wonderful.
nat 1. A natural 1.
You end up back in Roy's realm.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I would like to
God.
point out that I, in this entire game, including when I only had like +3s, did not roll this bad.
You're welcome.
Rage. All right. Well, I tried, and he'll look to Oh my god, he'll look to Aaron, and he will throw Roy into his realm, and will be like, "Could you please make a portal to Thaddeus's realm?"
Yes, I will portal to Thaddeus's realm.
Thank you.
By
And
the way,
he
I
will
only have a plus.
completely pretend
16.
that this was intentional. 16, by the way.
Okay, you portal over to Thaddeus' realm.
Excellent. This time, Roy will not be coming with us.
You're leaving Roy in his realm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Again,
where his belongs, right?
yeah, exactly. Going to totally pretend that Abur did this intentionally to leave Roy here, even though it was not intentionally.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, you make it back to Thaddeus' realm.
What's the plan?
We brought you a guest, Mr. Thaddeus, and I will hurl the hacker to the ground. No care for their safety.
Why is he tied up?
You can thank our friend Loki.
Is Loki here? Oh god, Loki kills people.
So does
Weird.
Boar. What?
Yeah, but Abor's
mean-
on our side. Wait, you're on our side, right? He's on our side, right? Oh god, is he not on our side? Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Facepalm. Many, many, many facepalm. Times 4. Thaddeus, focus. We need you to get Courtney's place of worship back in running.
I'm gonna need to know what this guy did.
Well, we can
Rips
untie him
off
and
the
gag him.
gag. Rips off the gag.
Aha! That hurts, comrade.
We'll speak something to him in Russian.
Do you speak Russian?
Me personally, never tried. Abur, gonna try.
You taking it as a new skill?
What? What? Language comprehension?
I don't know.
I mean, you can try to roll it as a flat no bonuses and see what happens.
You know what? I like it. Let's see if Abor just, for some reason, speaks Russian. 10. Exactly a 10.
You speak like remedial Russian, like it's broken, like first grader Russian.
You know what? That's fine. He speaks English as well. Abor will stop himself and be like, "This isn't working. I suppose threats work better when you can understand their intentions.
I'm
So,
not talking.
oh, oh, excellent. How very excellent. Slam.
Slam. What does slam
Give me a
mean?
roll.
17.
You slam his face into the table. High or low?
Hi, please.
As soon as it pops up and lets me do it. Come on. I just need to roll 100. Uh, well, it rolled a D100. I'll take the second one since it rolled twice. You got the high. He breaks. All right, all
So,
right. He tells you what happens. Thaddeus is quickly able to pull everything together, and suddenly Courtney's eyes snap open, and she starts to glow gold as the camera fades to black.
well, this hacker's gonna get to eat another goulash.
All right,
Oh my god.
so we're gonna go do our after show, but before we do that, Mr. Celebrity Chef, who are you? What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hi. Well, Aaron, he's often found in kitchens making really bad food that tries to heal people but hurts them instead. I'm Brooklyn. You can find me on any social that exists, probably is Brooklyn. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Mr. God of Rainbows and Unicorns, who are you? What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hello, I'm Fights with Spoons, and you can find me on not everything, but some things under the title Fights with Spoons. Most notably Discord, where we have a growing community, and you can find us in chat rooms and talk to us about stuff and things.
Yes, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that our Discord is free to join, though you do get bonuses if you join up with our Patreon. Patreon is the best way to support the stream. It all goes directly right back into the stream. We are currently raising money to get new overlays. If you look up above us right there, everybody can point up and people can actually see you now. But there is a donation tracker up there. If we get $100, we can get new overlays. There's a little tip jar at the bottom of the page. You click that, you put in $100 or whatever you can give, and suddenly we have new overlays. But if you're
Yes,
unable to give right now, that's understandable. Things are confusing and life is difficult. Please just tell your friends about us. That's the best thing you can do. Come join us on Discord for free. We'll hang out with you and have a good time. That being